we get pitches sometimes for trailers. You want to talk about off the cuff on trailers and how that might differ for like a TV pitch?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like you said, trailers are definitely a whole different world to the music that actually gets placed in the film or the show. It's often also an entirely different supervisor department. It very often is not the same supervisor placing all the same music in the show as who is placing for the trailer. And within that, trailers oftentimes have a different requirement for the momentum of the song and the trajectory and the build that the song has. Obviously, trailers are as diverse as the films and shows that they are for. Some of them can have multiple placements within the trailer. They can have a front end placement and a back end placement. And then other kinds of trailers, are looking for something that starts out minimalistic, like we were talking about with tracks that play over an intro, but then they have to be able to build to a climactic point that the trailer is progressing toward, and they have to follow that same energy that the trailer has toward that. And so there are several different ways to go about that. Obviously, like with action trailers, those are very homogenous. Like they're all very much the same kind of vibe and structure and energy and everything. With romantic trailers, especially romantic comedy trailers, there can be a pretty wide range of needs as far as that goes, because there's a lot more diversity in how they might market a project like that.
Yeah, no. And what jumped in my mind to thread the needle there, Chase, is, and if you guys haven't seen the film, but the trailer for Cocaine Bear, but they took White Lines, remixed it, and added some underscore to make it dark. And that trend of taking, whether it's 80s hip hop or 90s hip hop, and within the film, they used Depeche Mode, I Can't Just Get Enough, remix the track, and I'll pull up in the notes for next time. But basically, there was one trailer house. They remixed those tracks. They had a relationship with Super for the film and for the trailer. They pitched it. They got the gig. And yeah, great. I mean, same Donnie Darko, Mad World, Tears for Fears. You take a track like that, you flip it. And then there was a whole, if you can Google it, you can find all articles. They call it trailerization, taking songs and remixing it, if you will, that makes it specific, that works for a trailer. And because when you're seeing a theatrical trailer, they want to take a song that everybody knows. It has, you remember it, and then you remix it, and then it flips it. And then that trailer and the song, it sticks with you, and you want to see that film. You're like, whoa, what was that? That was killer. And that's a perfect example of the White Lines.
Definitely.
But,